All right, I'm gonna make this little piece of video to try to help the women out, because I see a lot of y'all lost out there, like always. And the thing is that you guys believe that you should help the guy that don't have anything, and the guy that has some, you shouldn't help him at all because he got plenty. He don't need your help, right? So let me try to explain this in a way that you ladies in the future will stop making this terrible mistake, okay? This really bad backwards way of thinking. Let me try to help you out and explain it in a way where it'll make more sense why you should help the one that has instead of helping the one that don't. You shouldn't be talking to the one that don't if that guy don't even want you, don't want to give you a marriage, make a baby with you, but don't want to be with you. I don't know where that thinking come from, but anyway, let me explain it like this. Imagine this is the stock market, okay? You got gold and you got paper. Both are on the stock market, okay? Gold is through the roof. Gold is just going up. Paper is just sitting there. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. It's not going to go nowhere. It ain't never really went nowhere. Paper just always stays stagnant. Didn't move, okay? What you guys are doing is you're taking the guy who has nothing, went to jail, never helped you out, don't want to give you shit, don't really got shit of his own. You picking him up, you dropping him off, you buying him underwear, you getting him socks, you taking care of him, you cooking for him. Y'all letting him blow your back out and do all this shit to y'all. That's y'all belief. And then y'all make babies with that guy, okay? And then you come later in life after making your babies with the guy with nothing and helping him, and then you come to the guy that you want the guy to have a lot to take care of the other guy's kids, which unfortunately, ladies, I'm gonna have to say that that's just gonna be a no. Absolutely not. It's never gonna happen. Men don't like that. We've never liked that, and we're not into that, and we don't support that, okay? Let me help you out here, okay? You're better off getting a below average man that would have no problems and maybe accept that. An average or above average man will never accept that. But let's get back to the stock market example, because I really want you to get this, okay? Paper's not going nowhere. Never went nowhere. Gold is going up. So here's what y'all are doing. Y'all are putting all y'all money in the paper. Just putting it in the paper. Just dumping it in the paper. Just putting everything, investing into paper. And y'all have an option to get to invest into gold, but you say, I don't really want to put nothing in gold. I put a little bit in on gold. I ain't gonna put a little bit in. I ain't gonna put a lot in on gold. I'm putting a lot in on paper, right? This is what y'all are doing. Okay, so down the road, couple of years into this, gold goes through the roof. Paper stays at the bottom. You don't get nothing on your return on paper because it didn't go anywhere, right? It's a dead stock. It didn't even move. So you lost all your money on paper. But on gold went through the roof. But guess what? You say, well, I put in on that, I should be getting a big return. No. Your return that you get on gold will be based on how much you put in on gold. That's how the stock market works. You get paid according to how much you put in. So if you really didn't put much in, you shouldn't be expecting much out. So it ain't gonna be a big payout. It'll be more like a little payout, okay? You didn't put nothing in on gold. Translation. The man accomplishes his dreams and goals. He builds himself up. He becomes something of value. He makes his money. You're not entitled to it because you didn't put in on it. You didn't help him to build. You watched him build, which means, translation, you really didn't believe in him. You really didn't think he was going to do what he said he was going to do. You didn't think he was going to get where he said he was going to get. Here's what I want to say about that. The visionary can always see where he's going. It don't matter if other people don't see. It only matters that the visionary that sees can see. So if you pick a man that's going somewhere, that's doing something, my advice to you is invest. Invest. Don't let him blow up, get big, and then don't get it, got nothing, and then have your hand out, be there like a beggar with your hand out, thinking he finna do something for you, and be shocked that you ain't getting shit. You ain't getting shit because you didn't get him shit. He struggled to get where he was. He had to build everything that he is. He had to invest in himself and believe in himself to get where he at. He had to go through all them struggles by himself. You didn't even stand with him. And you think you supposed to get a payout? Listen, baby mamas, girlfriends, old girlfriends, ex-wives, if that's the case, you're entitled to absolutely zero. Absolutely nothing. You entitled to nothing, you deserve nothing, and you're getting nothing. Period. End of story. That's the way I can explain it to you. You put your money into that nigga over there that didn't have nothing. That nigga didn't want to marry you. You gave that nigga the highest honor you could give a man, which is kids. He didn't want to marry you. And now you sitting over there. He's still nowhere. And you over here with your hand like a beggar with your hand out to the dude that did something. You want him to take care of the other nigga kids. Are you guys out your mans? Is something wrong with y'all? They been putting something in your Kool-Aid or your juice or your drinks? Because y'all all seem to think crazy to me. If you didn't put nothing in, you shouldn't get nothing out. If you didn't help me to build, you ain't entitled to nothing. And ain't no boyfriend or no new man gonna do the job of a husband. I'm gonna say that, and I mean that shit. Because I'm hearing some really outrageous, crazy things from older women, and I want to touch on that too, but this ain't the video for that. I'm gonna make a new video for that, but I just had to make this analogy so you guys can understand it. If you put in, the more you put in on the stock, the bigger your payout would be. The less you put in on stock, the less your payout would be. If you didn't put in on the stock, you don't get nothing when it goes up. That's why you got to catch the market when it's going up. You got to ride the wave. Okay? That's the best I can do. I hope it helped. Have a good day. Ladies, listen to me. You have to bring something to the table if you want marriage. If you want marriage in life, you're going to have to bring something to the table. Ladies who are 40s and up, 40 to 60, listen to me, especially the older women. If you only are offering a man sex and you're not offering the man anything else but just sex and a cool conversation, ladies, he can get that from the younger girl and more. You have to offer the man something if you're looking for marriage. And older women, I don't know what's wrong with the older women that you guys think that a man is going to sit and go play this game like as if you were young girls. You're not young anymore. It's over for you in that department. When you meet somebody that's willing to overlook a lot of things that you're coming in with, that you're a lot of things that you're coming in with that you're bringing to the table. When a man is overlooking these things, you're gonna have some issues, ladies. Okay, all right. Just because a man don't come out and start saying all your defects to you, don't mean that you don't have things that he is overlooking. When a man talks to a woman, he is, if the woman ain't a 8, 9, or 10, even if she is, if she ain't a 10, 10 is perfect. And a lot of women just ain't those. When a woman is an 8, 9, or a 10, even if she's a 5 or a 6, you're going to have flaws. We all do. Now, as a man, we can work on our flaws to fix them because we take accountability for stuff. As a woman, you guys lie to each other and don't tell each other the truth, and y'all don't take accountability for stuff. So you guys have flaws that y'all don't even really realize you got because y'all don't want to look at the bad stuff. A man will overlook things about you, ladies, to talk to you, but he's not going to chase you down to talk to you. There's a lot of women to choose from. The ladies, this is the way that it goes in case you don't understand it. It goes like this. A man has to give you what you want to sleep with you. To sleep with you. So he has to take you out, or he has to court you the way you want, or talk to you the way you want, to sleep with you. But once he sleeps with you, that is literally it. For us, for a man, the goal is not the same as a woman. Our goal is to sleep with you. We would love to have a relationship with you, but we're thinking about sleeping with you, okay? Sleeping with you, all right? So, we're thinking about sleeping with you, and you're looking at it like, all right, we slept together, so now I'm going to take him to. You're not going to take him to anything, ladies. Listen to me. A man's goal is to sleep with you. He would like to date you, but he ain't going to date you if you ain't right. If your attitude is bad, we don't care about the booty like that. We could just choose someone else. We're not going to go jump through hoops and hurdles when we've been sleeping with you for some booty that's old. Now, don't get it twisted. You can be an older woman and look great, but your age still plays a factor in it, because now you're looking at having a man that you want to be your companion, that you want to marry you or take you serious. You have to give that man a reason why he should date you. You have to show that man why he should choose you over the other women. So it works like this. He has to give you what you want to sleep with you, but now you have to give him what he wants for a relationship or marriage. If you want him to take you serious, you have to give him a reason why he should take you serious. I hope it makes sense. What I'm basically saying is this. If you sleep, ladies, if you sleep with a man and you're older, okay, any age, if you sleep with a man and you don't put in any real effort to date that man, if you don't open up to that man, if you don't put in on that relationship, that man is not going to take you serious, because you're not really giving him a reason. Let me try to translate this in a way that the ladies are understanding it completely. You sleep with him. You gave him some of them cookies. You gave him the booty. What are you giving him that the other women that date him ain't giving him? He's getting booty from them too when he date him. So you're not offering him something he can't get. What I'm seeing with a lot of you ladies is you guys have dated tore up guys, bro, for the money. Y'all have dated below average men for the money. And now that you're older and you want the nice looking guy, you're coming in with the same energy and the same, it's about me, and the same, I'm the prize, and you're not the prize. The man is. So how are you going to come from men that look like shit to a man that looks nice and that's taking care of himself, and then you're going to try to put in minimal effort, like minimal into a stock that's already up and going up? You put your all into it. If you want the man to take you serious, you have to give the man a reason why he should take you serious. If you don't do that, he won't take you serious. It is just common sense. 1 and 1 equals 2. If you don't put in, he will not take you serious. If you don't open up, he will not take you serious. As men, we make decisions quick, ladies. We're not hard on making decisions. We're not there like, oh man, should I do this or should I wear that or should I get it? We just make the decision. We going with this and we gonna go. We gonna choose something, we gonna try it. Oh, she just messed everything up, that's it. We don't do all that chance stuff. You do chance with somebody you're invested in, somebody you married to, somebody you've been dating for a while. You don't do chances with women you just met or you just dating a little bit, or y'all been having sex, but you like her, but she's acting stupid. We just cut you off and move on. I'm going to be honest with you. We just cut you off and we move on. We don't have the time to go back and forth with you through that. We don't have the time to go through that with you. We just don't. We don't have it. We just gone on because you're not ready. And you could be older and not be ready. A lot of you are not wife material. And I'm not saying it to be mean, but you just not, because a lot of you are very masculine. And the masculine women with a job, again, if you're not giving a man any of your money, if you ain't taking your money and spending it on that man or with that man, that man is not going to take you serious. He is not going to take you serious. You ain't putting in nothing with that man. You ain't doing nothing for that man. That man is not going to take you serious because you're offering nothing. You're sleeping with him, but you ain't putting in no money, and you're an older woman, and you still want him to do. You don't have the cards. What Trump say, you don't have the cards. You don't have the bargaining chips. You older. You have to put in to make up for the age. If he can get a younger woman that can give him the booty, and she willing to, cook and clean and chip in, you're already fired. You're already gonna get canceled because you only sleeping with him and you're giving him a hard time on top of that. And the younger women look better and they're younger with lesser miles, lesser life lived, and they're not giving him a hard time and they sleeping with him as much as he wants. You're going to have a problem if you are not putting in on if you're not invested in your relationship. If you're not giving your all, don't expect a lot back. This is like the stock market. If you're not putting in a lot on the stock that's up, don't expect a big return. If you put in a little bit on the stock that's up, expect a little return. Don't expect a big return when you didn't invest big. Don't do that. You ladies are looking at things totally wrong in the wrong way. And it's sad because I'm seeing it. I done ran across it. I've dated it. The older women are older and they're putting in nothing on their relationships. Absolutely nothing. But they're expecting all these great things back. And then when you ask them about their past relationships, they say stuff like, I was with this guy that worked where I worked, and I was buying him stuff, and I was helping him pay this, and I was doing all this stuff for him, and I was cooking for him, and I was bringing him food, and I was driving him and using my car, and then you guys get to the man with the car, with the money, with the body, and then you start coming in wanting him to do everything, giving him a hard time, and you ain't got no bargaining chips, and he holding all the bargaining chips. I don't know where they do that at, but they don't do it here. Not happening, wasn't going to happen, and it didn't happen. Listen to me. That's the guy you supposed to do all the stuff for and to, ladies. That's the guy you put your all into, ladies. That's the guy that you open up to, you put your all in, you cook, you bring your car, you offer to give him shit. Why? Because if you're putting in with a guy that is putting into you, you're going to build a better relationship. You're going to have more things. But if you're putting into a guy that ain't putting into you, ain't willing to put into you like that, but you still going to invest a lot into the stock that ain't going to pay you nothing, then don't expect a return when it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going up. It's just staying in place. Don't expect to get paid from that. You ladies always do that. Y'all are so, and it's mostly the black women. I'm sorry, but it is. Y'all don't really know anything about the men. Y'all put all this effort into the men that y'all think is going to give y'all something, and those men don't give y'all nothing on the low level because they ain't got nothing. So you think that the man that's using your car, tearing it up, not helping you to fix it, that's not helping you to pay for it, that's not buying you no dinners, that's just sleeping with you, give you a kid but won't marry you, won't live with you, don't want to be with you like that, you think that guy, if he gets situated and makes it, he's going to turn around and be the opposite of everything he's been? Y'all crazy, bro. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. If somebody's cheap on a small scale, they're going to be cheap on a big scale. If somebody's bad on a low level, they're going to be worse on a higher level. If somebody is selfish and nasty with a little bit of power, if you get a lot of power, you can be selfish and nasty on a higher scale. Vice versa. Well, if somebody is not giving you nothing on a small scale, they won't share with you the little bit of things. They're not going to share with you when they get the big stuff. It just ain't going to happen. If someone is sharing with you on a smaller scale, they'll share with you on a big scale. If someone is sharing their things that they have with you, taking you around in it, driving you in it, buying you stuff, coming and spending time with you, they'll do that with you on a big scale. For some reason, you ladies think backwards. If he don't want to do it here, then he gonna get more. He gonna leave me. Oh, well, I don't want to put into him because he got stuff already, and then if I do, he might leave me. But you putting into the other guy that ain't even with you. And you don't want to put into the man that is with you and is sharing his stuff with you. You don't want to share with him because he got stuff. No, that's the guy you share with. I would rather help people that would help me than help people that would not help me. I'm going to repeat that. I would rather help people that will help me than help people that won't help me. So if somebody is helping me to build, I don't have no problem giving them what they want and sharing my stuff with them. If somebody will not help me to build, I'm not sharing my shit with them. I'm not on that mindset. The black women raised the black men with this backwards way of looking at things. And as a man, when you grow up and you get smart and you go through enough stuff, you begin to say that thinking was wrong. That's not the way it works, because when you look at the money, people with the money help each other to get more money. They don't go to people with no money and then put their money to get taken and they ain't gonna get nothing in return. It just don't work like that. A man is not gonna marry a woman who does not invest into him the way he's investing into her. A man is not going to marry a woman or date a woman or take her serious. If we sleep with you and you don't care, why should we? If you like that man and you're going to hold your own self back over some stupid overthinking it that you're doing in your head, you're going to hold yourself back from showing that man that you like that man, then you get what you deserve. I'm going to do a scenario that's very relevant in here, and I ain't never done it on camera, but I'm going to do it, and it's my scenario, and you're going to like it, and it's going to go great with this conversation, and I hope it helps. Let me see if I can remember, because I made it up, so let me see if I got it right. So you got a man, you got a woman. The man likes the woman. He tells the woman, hey, I like you, I want to date you, I want a relationship with you, I want, something exclusive, something serious. The woman, because she done been through stuff with past men, she decide she don't want to tell the man how she feels. She want to hold that back. She want to preserve herself. She don't want to put her feelings on the sleeve, okay? She don't want to put herself out there, so y'all say, okay? So she decides to tell him, oh, no, we'll just be cool and we'll just see where it goes and we'll just be cool. So the man is kicking it with her, coming around her, kicking it with her, telling her he likes her, and she's still telling the man, oh no, he's like, wow, I really want something with you, I really want to date you. And the woman is like, well, I'm just going to take it slow because I went through something in my past, and I'm not really sure what I want, I just want to be safe. So she dates the guy, a couple of weeks of this shit, okay? I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. She dates the guy, a couple of weeks of this shit, okay? And she then turns around and just keeps dating the guy, giving the guy all this stuff, but not taking the guy serious, not doing any of the things. She's not reciprocating none of the stuff back that he putting in. Mind you, he's investing energy and emotions and time into her and money, coming around her, taking her out, seeing her. And she's giving him nothing in return but a bunch of fear, a bunch of hesitance, a bunch of indecisiveness. She don't know what she want to do. This is what she giving him, right? Listen to it. So the man goes out one night, meets this other girl. The other girl comes and she says, oh, I really like you. I really want something with you. I really want to, to have a relationship. I want us to date, and I want to try to build something with you so we can have a relationship. I just want to talk with you. So we just going, I want to just try to build this with you. And I'm looking for something serious. So the man say, well, shit, I'm looking for something serious too. And she asked me, you with somebody? He said, nah, I'm just speaking to this lady. We just friends. It ain't really nothing between us. I mean, You know, I thought we were going to date, but she said she just want to take it slow and she just looking for a friend. And so, you know, so it ain't nothing between us. Ladies, well, it ain't nothing between y'all now, you know. So he gone on and he go on a couple of dates with her. And the other one, she's sitting back in the cut trying to, you know, not to show her feelings. So she ain't calling the guy. She ain't saying nothing to the guy. So 2 weeks go by. He been dating this other girl, going out on dates, kicking it, everything great. He really like her. Now he's dating her. The other lady calls him up and asks him, hey, could you come by? You know, I wanted to talk with you. So he goes, okay. So he goes by, he goes over to talk to her. And then she says, oh, so I haven't heard from you in like 2 weeks. So she expecting him to call her and everything. Just run her down, right? The man say, well, I've been like busy. You know, I've been doing my own stuff too. Oh, well, me too. I've been busy too, you know, because she just keeps trying to have this battle where tit for tat type shit. Like she trying to compete masculine, okay? Masculine is trying to compete, trying to play hard, trying to act like a man. No. But listen to it, because it gets good. So now, in the man's head, remember, she wouldn't date him. She didn't want a relationship. She didn't know what she wanted. She was indecisive. She was been hurt. She's a victim, okay? She's fragile, okay? She's a snowflake. That's the thing she putting out. But she done got ran through by her dude, treated her like shit. She done put all this energy, money, time, and effort invested into a guy that didn't want her. And she done gave years of this shit to this dude, and this dude never gave her nothing in return. So now, she's going to be safe with this guy. She's not going to tell him. So now they get into a conversation. He comes to see her. He's over there helping her with something. And she's like, oh, I wanted to go out. And he's like, oh, well, you know, I can't go out. And she's like, oh, well, why not? You know, what you been doing? And he's like, well, I met this lady and I've been dating her and we're going to have a relationship and I like her. She blows up. She has a fit. She goes off. Oh, you so fucked up. Oh, man, you like all the other guys. You going off. Oh, because in her mind, think about it. In her mind, she liked the guy, but she didn't want to tell him. So he has no knowledge that she really likes him like that because she didn't want to show her feelings. And in her mind, he betrayed her because she liked him. And he should have known. And he shouldn't be talking to nobody. He cheating on her. He ain't touched her. He ain't slept with her. She ain't kissing the guy. She ain't showed the guy nothing. The guy been coming around, taking her out, telling her he liked her, everything. And she wouldn't budge. She kept playing hard. Now, she feels like he betrayed her. And now let's look at his mind. His man, this lady's crazy. She just going off. Why is she even tripping? We ain't even talking like that. She didn't even show no feeling. She didn't even say she liked me. But what is going on? What's wrong with this lady? She going off. She tripping, flipping. Oh man, I can't believe you. You so fucked up. You this, you that. And the man is just sitting there like completely lost. Like, I don't understand. Like, I offered to date you. You didn't want to. I wanted to talk to you. I told you that. You didn't want to do that. Where's all this coming from? So to him, the lady done lost her man. Where's all this coming from? Where's all these emotions? And she's snapping and ain't even nothing between us. Now, I'm going to show you something here. You have two paths, two alternate realities. The road that she chose to walk down, this is the result she's going to get. The woman that is talking to the man now existed in the future. She's always going to show up in the future. But now here's the difference, ladies. Let's say we rewind the situation back. And she told him she liked him and she went ahead to date him because she did like him. And she went on ahead and had the relationship and went on ahead to start to date the guy. Or she's sleeping with him and she's seeing him and she done sealed the deal that she done told him she liked him. When the future woman shows up in the future, like the woman did, The man already would have sealed the deal and locked in with the other one because he liked her and she likes him, and he would have already been dating her. So when the new woman come, he'd be like, oh, you know, it's cool. She's like, oh, I like you. I would like to talk to you. You look nice. I want to hook up. I'm looking for, you know, a relationship. He would have had to decline the offer because he already got a woman that likes him, and he's already invested into it, and she's talking to him because she told him everything. So the future woman would never have been there if she would have just did her part. Which means, ladies, okay, there are two alternate realities here, and you can get either one. The one you're going to get that you want is going to be based off of how you handle the situation. God not going to do it for you. He don't interfere with free will. Every decision she made caused that event in the future to take place because she chose not to tell him, because she chose to take it slow, because she thought she was protecting herself. In real reality, she's hurting herself. Because now she don't get the guy, the other woman get the guy. God arranges the meeting. He's not going to do it for you. How the job interview goes that he arranged you to get is going to be determined on you and your effort and your sacrifices. He's not going to do it for you. So what you guys are asking is God to give you a man that's within the driving range you're willing to drive. It's the black woman. That is saying the things you want him to say, that looks the way you want him to look, that lets you have your way when you want to have your way, that only likes and wants to be with you and not looking at no other woman. And he's still supposed to be the man, and you want him to make this amount, to be this tall, to be this big, to only cherish and worship the ground you walk on. And he don't have eyes for nobody else that's walking around but you. He's all these things, and you are not any of them. You ain't all the way on point. You got a bad attitude. You don't want to open up. You done gave all your best years to the past man. Ladies, listen to me, and listen to me well. If that woman would have just told that man how she felt, the future woman wouldn't have stood a chance. You always gonna take a chance. But if you pick the right guy, and if you tell that guy, and that guy got a heart and a conscience, he gonna do the right thing. But if you sit back and think that you're gonna protect yourself by not opening up, by not investing, by not sacrificing, I got news for you. You gonna be by yourself. You finna die alone. Ain't no man finna sit and wait around for you to make a decision. Think about this, ladies. You're making the man that is worth it, the one you wanted, the dream guy, pay for a more expensive price than the guy that didn't have shit, that you just gave everything to. You sucked him, you blowed him, you laid with him, you bought him stuff, you drove him around. You're giving that guy everything. This is how we're seeing it, because this is what it is. You're giving that guy everything, and you're not giving the man. You have nothing to offer the man of the future. You have nothing to offer your husbands, the ones you want to marry, the ones you want relationships with. You got nothing to offer the guy. You got nothing to bring to the table. You bringing nothing but problems to the table, and you're an older woman. Ain't no man finna sit and go through no shit with no older woman that's used, with miles, older vehicle, multiple owners, children. Ain't no man, I'm sorry, but you ladies have already killed your value. The only thing you got going now is your attitude. You got to put in money because you older. You have to make up for the things you don't have. Men have to do it, women have to do it. If you want the man, you're going to do what you got to do and open up to the man and call the guy. If I go to sleep with you and I'm seeing you and I'm coming to you and I'm putting my money in my car, my gas, my time, my energy, and I'm coming over to see you. I'm taking you out. I'm driving you somewhere. I'm doing something, putting more money, time, and energy into you. Okay? When I finally sleep with you, you don't do nothing in the room. You just like a decoration ornament. You look good. You just lay there. You loving everything I'm doing. You're coming back to back to back. You're loving all the shit I'm doing to you. Sex is great. You say, man, it was the best sex ever. You go to sleep, you could cuddle up with the nigga in shape, everything great. Nice car, got cars, you ain't in no debt, everything straight. This goes on exactly like this for a couple of weeks, couple of months. And then you start telling the man, oh, you ain't call me. Oh, why you ain't call me? Oh, why I gotta call you? Let me just break something down. You ain't driving your car. You ain't paying your money. You ain't coming to get him. You ain't putting in nothing on your relationship, and he gotta perform in the bedroom. You're not even doing the lollipop game. You're not riding. You're not doing nothing. You're just enjoying everything. How long do you really think that's going to last? If a man sleeps with you, ladies, that's our goal. That was it for us. That's like climbing the Mount Everest to put the flag. We done it. The only way we're going to keep going up there is if we have a reason. Listen to it. If we have a reason, then we'll continue to do it. If you don't invest and give us a reason why we should, we quit. It's just like, it's worthless. It's just like decoration. It's like, been there, done that. Let me just go get somebody else, because she ain't really offering anything. The sex, ladies, is not special to a man, because we get that from every woman we date. A man of value, a man who's taking care of himself and done the work, he gets plenty of booty. He don't have to go through the hurdles that the type of dudes you dated did. This man can get it and command the sex when he want it. That's not a guy you come over with trying to play with. You can't go over there. You got no bargaining chips with that guy. He got the body. He younger than you. He got the car. He got his stuff. You can't mess with a man that's put together, that done the work. You can't. That's the top. You can't do that. You can't come over and demand certain things with a guy when you older and you just decent looking, and there's younger women that better looking than you with a cheaper price and less miles on the vehicle, and it's a nicer, newer vehicle with less owners, and she willing to get on his program, and she want to be with him. She gonna ride him. She gonna lollipop time him whenever he wants. She gonna cook for him. She gonna massage him. She gonna hold his hand and do shit and call him. And how you think he gonna pass that up for a woman that barely picks up the phone and dials a number? Are you serious? And then on top of that, you gonna come tell that man how all these other guys like you. You know what that man is thinking? You're trying to make him jealous, and what you're doing is really running him away. You like, man, you know what? They could take her because she's just a problem for me. I don't see what they want. When they get to dating her, they gonna cheat on her or leave her alone too, because she ain't doing nothing. She don't offer nothing, because you don't offer anything. Ladies, you offer very little. I'm sorry, but you do. And you gotta learn that you have to bring something to the table, and you have to offer something to your husband. You have to offer something to your husband. If you're gonna date a man, you have to offer him something for him to take you serious, to date you in a relationship. If you just giving me booty and 10 more will give me booty, why would I take your booty and then you giving me a hard time for the booty, and I gotta run you down? So I gotta drive to pick you up. I gotta pay to come see you. I gotta drive a distance to come see you. I gotta put time and energy into coming to see you and money. I got to make sure I'm on point. I got to make the time to go around your schedule, come to see you when you're off work. You got a good job. You're putting in $0 into this. You're not saying, hey, man, I'll drive to come get you, or here goes some gas, or I got a dinner cooked for you, or, hey, let me call you. I know you want the guy to call you too. Y'all women are too masculine. You want the guy to call you, but you ain't giving the guy nothing but just booty. And you think that that's something that is nothing to a man that gets booty. You can't play with a guy who can get the cookies when he won't, who can take his pick of the litter. Like, you ladies are backwards, bro. You want a guy to call you. You want to come in with your attitude, your demanding ways. That work with your past husband, if you had one. That worked with your past baby daddy. That don't work over here. And if he didn't stay, it didn't work with him, because you back on the market. You have a failed marriage, a failed relationship. You're back on the market. What you was don't matter. What you are does. We're talking about right now. We're not talking about back over there in the past. We're not talking about what you were before. We talking about what you are today. So ladies, listen, I'm sorry, but no, sir, it doesn't work that way. It's not working that way, and it ain't working that way. Oh, man, I could go on and on, but that scenario, I want you to get it. You guys hurt yourselves when you don't put in. You're not saving yourself. You're not preserving yourself. You're killing your options. You're ruining your chance. You're missing the last flight out to paradise. You're missing the last bus to the amusement park. That's what you're doing. And guess what? We are at full capacity. There's no more room when you finally decide to get over there. Sorry. We're renovating. We closed. Oh, sorry. The time. Oh, yeah, well, we're about to close. Oh, sorry. It's only reserved for VIP members. You guys are just not getting it at all. And you really need to wake up, because you guys are doing everything backwards. Everything wrong and backwards. No man that has bargaining chips, and all the men that you guys are describing that you want, these are above average men with above average life results. In women, they get the top picks. They get the best of everything. You can't come over and play hardball with that guy. You older, late 40s, 50s, 60s, it's curtains for you. You are in a cooperating lane. You're not in a lane where you can bargain with the guy. You don't command. You, like Trump said, you don't got the cards. You don't got the cards. You don't have the bargaining chips. You don't have it. So I had to say that. I gotta go. We will get more into this later. Anyway, I hope it helped. Have a nice night.